Hey guys, what's up? It's Assassin 123 here, and I had somebody ask me how to make Snape's or Hermione's first wand. Well, I don't have the supplies right now to make Hermione's first wand. I probably will though, since somebody asked me to. And thanks, by the way, for asking me to, because the guy's name is Avoid1999, and I appreciate you asking me something to make, because a lot of people aren't, and I wish they would. But anyway, you did, and I thank you. But I'm gonna try my best in explaining how I made Snape's wand, since you asked. Okay, of course you got his wand handle, pretty basic but elegant. What I've done was I took a wooden dowel. This is not clay right here, this is all wood. I took a wooden dowel that's about that thick. It's a lot thicker than these wooden dowels that I usually see. I just so happened to find this laying around the house. But I took a wooden dowel, about as long as Snape's wand is, and all I done then was, you're going to need a skewer stick for this too, by the way. I'm going to try my best to explain how I made it. You take clay, this is your ball of clay, and you take your skewer and you put the clay on there and you mush it up until it goes all around here, all around the handle, and estimate the handle size as long as you want to. But then you should have something that looks something like this. There's what it should look like, that being the dowel and that being the clay around it. And what you're going to do is you're going to shape it. The cool thing about, I'll probably make this in 2 parts though, just to let you know. And I don't have a cameraman, so bear with me here. The cool thing about Snape wand is you got to keep in mind that whenever you look down the handle, you see a circle. See, whenever you look down it, you see it's circular, but the truth is that it's really somewhat flat. It's really somewhat flat. So, you look down it and you see that, but then whenever you look off to the side, you see like that. And then there's the ending piece. But that's what you see. You need to knead the clay to that shape to where it's flat and straight. I hope this is helping you out. Avoid 1999 if you're trying to make one. But then what you're going to end up with is you're going to end up with this right here. And this is going to be a handle part. This is what you're going to end up with. Except ignore that piece right there, that piece, and that piece for right now. All you're going to have is that flat piece. And what you're going to do is you're going to take the skewer, and in the very middle of that handle, you're going to roll all the way around. Create a line. Oh, look. Let me, hang on. I'll set this on my knee. I'm going to try to, hang on a second. I'll set this right here. Okay. What you're going to do, I hope you can see this. You're going to take it, take the skewer stick and the clay, and you're going to roll. Press down and roll like that on each side. Just like that right there. Just like that. And then you'll get that effect after you keep messing around with it. Then after you do that, you're going to, so then it's going to look like this. It's going to look something like that. Sorry about my drawing skills. I'm actually a very good drawer, but I'm having to hold the camera here and I'm looking through the camera to draw it. Now you're going to want to create a cone shaped piece. It looks like that out of clay. Just go ahead and do that. That's not very hard to do. It's going to need to look like this. This is what it's going to look like from the top, and it's going to be diagonal. It's just going to be a cone shape. Like that. Then you need to roll out a thin line of clay. Like that. And see, that right there is going to serve its purpose. A thin line of clay and then that cone shape. Then basically what you really just do is you stick that on top. Oh yeah, and I used oven baked clay. It's a lot faster than air dry clay. Then for this right here, all you're going to do is roll out a flat piece to go right around there. You see that flat piece? It's going to go right around there. And then you just roll out another skinny piece of clay and you wrap it right there around there. And this probably won't be 2 parts. So, anyways. Then, after it looks like this and you bake it, I'm going to get to designs in a second. I know I've got designs on there. If you can see them, it's kind of hard to see. There's the designs. If you can't see them, oh well. But the designs, after you bake it, it's going to look plain. But with the designs, of course, I used a hot glue gun. I used a hot glue gun for the design, and basically I just put all the symbols on there. I matched it up to the biggest picture that I could find on the internet the best I could, and it ended up turning out okay. See, there's the circle and the lines and all the elegant symbols and stuff. But then, of course, I didn't paint it solid black because I noticed that it isn't solid black. It's got a grayish tint to it, so I mixed up a lot of gray with a lot of black and mixed it up real good, and then painted the whole thing. Let it dry, put on a second coat, and then after that, all I done was take that glaze spray paint to make it shiny and put it on there so it'll be shiny. And then that is pretty much it. That's exactly what I've done. I'm sorry I can't make a tutorial. I might avoid 1999. I might make a tutorial on Hermione's and actually show you how to do it whenever I get some more supplies and whenever I find another one of those wooden dowels. And I know you want Hermione's first wand, but if you haven't seen it yet, you know there is a Hermione's second wand up there. How to make it, so you can look at that if you want to for the time being. But until I get enough money to buy the supplies and stuff, of course you know I'm saving up so I can buy some Nova Collection wands. But yeah, that's it. Just tell me what you think of Void 1999. Tell me if it was helpful or not, and I appreciate you commenting. And comment, rate, subscribe.